What's up, people? It's your boy Talks. Welcome back to the channel. We're here for SBT Week 3. It was me. It's me against this dude, Almost Draco. He was one of the three undefeated coaches going into Week 3. It was me, him, and Mams. Where is he? Yeah, right here, this guy. Doc's a bit laggy, so bear with me, but... So, matchup is he's got Vic, Sizz, Raikou, Mega Arrow, Prim, Amoonguss, Hariyama, Golert, Sandslash, Alola, Trampol, and Hoopa Unbound. And my team is, y'all probably already know, but it's Mawile, Hydreigon, Slowking, Forges, Nidoqueen, Shaman, Talonflame, Steelix, Lycanroc Dusk, Rotom Frost, and Grammar Alola. And, so, like, threats, right? Hold on, let me start the music up. Right off the bat, hold on, it's a bit loud. Okay, so, threats, right? I saw right off the bat, looking at this matchup, that Hoopa Unbound can come in and just start claiming kills against my team. But good thing I have the goated one-pointer pick, Grimer Alola, because that checks physical Hoopa like a motherfucker. And he has to go physical because Florida Small special. So if he is going to bring it, Grimer Alola gets the job done. And even if he doesn't bring it, I can pursue Trap Victini and stuff. So it still has usage outside of that, and I can spend it off. So, we'll get to our first one, and it's the GOAT, Grammar Alola. It's got Pursuit, Toxic, Knockoff, and Pain Split to help me deal with half the shit on his team. I really feel like I have good utility here, and it could really, deal with his offensive threats. Next up was, obviously, Scizor, because, look at my team. Scizor can come in and spam Bullet Punch and U-Turn all day long, and I really don't have any counterplay to it other than Steelix, right? So here I brought Rocky Helmet Steelix to help ship it down. This Steelix is also my Mega Aerodactyl switch in. It does it well too. So if she wants to I can bait an Aerodactyl to click Aerial Ace and Shaman, and it'll take Rocky Helmet ship. So that's good. So there's that. Next up is a cool one. We've got Shaman. As you can see, he's got a Prim and a Raikou, two really good Calm Mind spammers. And, my team doesn't have very much counterplay to setup spam, so I went with Psycho Shaman, because not only does this switch into Specs Prim and Specs Raikou, but it can also handle Calm Mind variants with Psycho Synthesis, and Earth Power to hit Raikou, and Energy Ball to hit Primarina. I needed Energy Ball for the PP because I'm going to be spamming it. And Seed Flare just doesn't, I can miss and, it doesn't have enough PP, so I just went with Energy Ball. Next up we got Mawile. So Mawile against this team, it can really go in with Fire Fang that hits Scizor and Amoonguss. And I can get free subs on Amoonguss, and Sucker Punch is, you always gotta bring Sucker Punch, you can't leave it out. And then we got Play Rough is our spammable move against this team. Kind of just claims one. Mawile does Mawile things. Next up we got basically our win con. We got Lycanroc Dusk. Swords Dance, Excel Rock with the Stone Plate at +2. Literally Oko's half the shit on his team after Rock's chip. It even kills Raikou. It's kind of ridiculous. Well, that's no bulk invested. Well, he's gonna have a little bit, right? But yeah, it basically kills everything on his team. So there's that. It also helps to revenge Aerodactyl and stuff, and Raikou with an Excel Rock. Next up we got Scarf, another good revenge mon and pivot with U-Turn. It can quite literally revenge anything on his team, except for Scizor. So there's the Hydra. What else have I not covered? Pretty sure that's everything. Threats on his team, as I said already, we got Hoopa. We got Arrow once Steelix is down, Arrow can do some work. But other than that, Shaman shuts down Raikou and Prim, and Steelix shuts down Scizor and Aerodactyl. And then Grimer, oh yeah, Victini's a pretty big threat, because my only check is Grimer, but I'm pretty sure I can Pursue Trap it after a V-Crate. So, there's that, right? What else we got? No, I think that's about it threat-wise. I mean, it's a pretty solid matchup in my favor, but if I wouldn't have brought the anti-Seto bullshit I had, I probably would have lost this game. Let's get into the game. So I see that he brings all the threats and literally brought what I wanted him to bring, because that's what my prep was for, except for Hoopa, right? He didn't bring Hoopa, but, you know, Grammar's still there for Vic, so it's a win-win situation. Leads-wise, I can't remember what I led, to be honest. I think I led Hydreigon. For him, I think he's gonna lead probably Sizz. So let's just get into it. I forgot what I lead, to be honest. What I led. Yeah, I led Hydra and he leds Prim. Okay. So here's you turn out and go to Shaman. I need to scout what he is. If he's specs, he's specs. It's whatever. Let's see what he is. He is not specs. So he's like a Calm Mind variant that kind of shouts out to me. Here he's probably gonna switch into like Amoonguss or Victini. So, but here I think I just fire off no, I double. Okay, I make it offensive play very early, expecting Amoonguss coming in, so I can get a sub off early on Amoonguss, I guess. That was a good play on my part, because if he does go into Amoonguss here, I get a free sub and start claiming. Let's see what he does. He goes Victini, so that's the other option he had. So here I basically have to go Grammar. It's my only play. I go into Grammar, he subs, I'm like, shit, well, I just kind of knock to break sub. He beat Craze, he's sub beat Craze, that's a cool set, right? I knock here and I break the sub, and then I pursue here. He just kills me off. I'm like, okay, whatever, it did the job, it did what it's supposed to, switch into it. And then I go into here to revenge it. I believe here I Sword Stance. I Sword Stance, and I have like a 68% chance to kill this with the Psychic Fangs at +2 if he's max defense. So I go ahead and click Psychic Fangs, and unfortunately, he lives on 1%. I don't get the roll, so he lives, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna take too much chip. And he does 77 to me. I'm like, well, okay, whatever. I think I just Psychic Fang again. Yeah. He goes into Raikou. Well, an Excel Rock kills this after Rock's chip, but unfortunately, you know, I don't have my rocks up, so I have to go into Shaman here. And he Aura Spheres. I believe here I just Synthesis, or I just click Earthquake or Earth Power. Yeah, I do, and I get a good chip on Victini. Here I can probably make an offensive play into Hydreigon, because that eats up a V-Crate. Yup, I do. And here I can just freely fire off a Draco or Dark Pulse. Yup. I do Dark Pulse. He goes into Perimeter Revenge. I can just go back into Shaman to heal. I mean, like, this game is playing out exactly how I want it to. So yep, he just Moonblast my Shaman. I can Synthesis it off and then fire off an Energy Ball. It's playing out exactly how I want it to. Yeah, I heal up all the way. He misses a Toxic, it doesn't matter, Natural Cure. It was an interesting play on his part. I Energy Ball the Sizzler, I get some info on it. I'm pretty sure it's Fizz Def. I can't remember though. I go into my counter, and he doubles. I mean, these doubles that he's making, like, they're good players, right? But they're really not, because my Shaman literally neuters this. So yeah, I'll go back into Shaman. He scalds me. I'm like, okay, whatever. Another free Energy Ball. And he lets me get chip on Prim this time, so it's not bad. He Toxic, so it doesn't matter. I'm Natural Cure, like I said. I get Energy Ball again. He goes his, and then I can just go back into Steelix here. Let's see what he clicks. He Swords Dances. I can show Earthquake here. He's offensive, clearly. He's probably Superpower or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Earthquake and get as much chip as I can on this. And he crits me, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter. And he brings me down to Sturdy. Thankfully, I'm not chipped. I hurt him with Rocky Helmet, and then he's Life Orb too, and then I Quake, and it does about half, so I can just Quake again. He goes Arrow. Well, this is kind of problematic, right? Because Arrow can now start claiming shit on my teams, and Steelix is low. So I just go ahead and stack off Steelix here. Hopefully I can get some chip off. And he does click Airless, and I do get some chips, so that's great. I go into Mawile Revenge. I can just fire off a Play Rough here. It's pretty free. He goes Sizz and stacks Sizz. Okay. I'm like, okay, well, this is playing out exactly how I want it to, because he's got his 2 Calm Mind threats in the back, and then Aerodactyl. Mawile could kill Aerodactyl with or well, Lycanroc can kill it with Accelerock, and Molo can kill it with Sucker Punch, right? And then Shaman deals with those two, and my Shaman's at full, so then I got a Scarf Hydrate on his back, so I'm like, well, I can't really choke this, right? It's a free dub from here. I just go back into Shaman. He clicks Scald. I'm pretty sure he's like, I don't know what set he is. He's like lefty. Toxic, Moonblast, Scald. Like he might be Rest as his last move, I'm not sure. But here I just fire off an Energy Ball. And I get Chip on Arrow. Not bad. Here I believe I just sack off Hydrate on. Yeah, I do, and I live one. So I can just fire off a Draco. Or I think I U-turn. No, I just Dark Pulse, okay. Yeah, there was no need for me to make a play because my Shaman's at full. See in here, I can just rinse, repeat, and fire off another Energy Ball. No need for making plays here, I don't have to. Now I sack off Hydra. And I can revenge with Lycanroc. And he literally has to pick one now because Accelerock does too much to everything. Here goes Raikou. I can go back into Shaman and start, and you'll see what happens now. He's... never mind. He hasn't Calm Minded. I thought he was Calm Mind. He is. Here I just heal up and I can start using my Psycho Up. And then it comes in clutch here, as you can see. In these next turns, you can guess what happens, right? I just start copying his stats, healing up and killing with Earth Power, and then I kill the shit, and then I kill Prim. So, not bad, not bad. We take out one of the other fellow undefeated coaches that like me. It was a decent game. All of my prep worked out to how it was supposed to. I think Specs Prim combined with Calm Mind Raikou would have been better than his weird Primarina set, in my opinion. But that's the game. Y'all have a great day. See you later.